Community service learning really means two things to me. On one, it's community service, so you're engaging and impacting your community. But on the other way, you're getting real-world experience. In one sense, I volunteered with a nonprofit called Mama Hope, and so that was local community. I really helped them to articulate their vision and how they go about addressing some of the needs in our world. Mama Hope then works with Africa, and they partner with several communities there, and they simply give the resources to the communities. My community service learning experience really let me take some of the exact pieces and concepts that I learned and read about in class. So we learned a lot about how really to engage with the community and help a community unlock its own potential and really leverage local resources. A unique experience I had with CSL was the opportunity to travel to Africa with the nonprofit that I volunteer with. At the beginning of my trip with Mama Hope, we started in Tanzania, and there we celebrated with the community, with the school that we enabled them to help build. Then we traveled up to Tanzania, where we worked with a group of mamas that built a drip irrigation garden. I really sharpened two skills with the community service learning class. And one, I really learned to help nonprofits to articulate their community impact. And on the other hand, I really broadened my ability to communicate with a lot of different types of people. Locally, I was talking with philanthropists and other people with resources. And then in Africa, I was actually able to work with the nonprofits and the communities to start to implement some of the projects there. Probably the biggest reason why I do community engaged work is because when I was a youth, that's what really helped me to get to where I was. I used to volunteer with a nonprofit when I was in high school. Then when I was in college, I continued to volunteer. After college, they offered me my first part-time job, and I've stayed involved since. What inspires me to continue to serve the global community is really the need that I see that's there, especially traveling to places like Africa, and I had the ability to go to the Dominican Republic, and people have needs. And I see that I have the ability to help people with resources connect to those without resources. And so I really see that as a role where I could contribute. I discovered two things about myself through community service learning. On one, I discovered that I really enjoy working with people. And so I definitely know that in my career path, I would like to continue to work with people and somehow have an impact with them. And on the other side, just seeing how different people lived, I really had a perspective change on what I do and don't need in my life. My name is Khary Dvorak-Ewell.